So today I'm going to take a look at this YouTube video from the History Channel. It's actually from a few years ago, but it popped up on my feed recently, and I found the title. It says "Pyramid Found Beneath the Antarctic Ice." I found that quite intriguing. I used to think that the History Channel is actually a serious channel, but after watching this video, I've completely changed my mind. I won't actually play the video, but I'll put the link to it in the description. It's only just over 5 minutes, so you can take a look at it yourself. What they're actually claiming is that this, which is actually a mountain in Antarctica, is a pyramid, and therefore they're implying that humans at some point have built the pyramid, unless they're possibly thinking it could have been aliens. But it's obviously just a mountain seen from above from a satellite. It looks a bit like it could be a pyramid, I think, particularly because of the way the snow's built up on some of the sides. But we can see a smaller peak here that runs straight off a ridge off it there, so it's clearly a mountain. Now, I suppose some people might claim that that's an adjacent small pyramid, but that's clearly implausible. Now, further on in the video, they talk about the Polynesians having um, stories that have been passed down about their Polynesian ancestors reaching Antarctica. And now, whether or not they did, I don't know. But certainly, if they did do it, wouldn't have been when Antarctica was habitable. Um, Further on in this video as well, they talk about some ice cores that were dug up in Antarctica, which showed evidence in the past there was forest there, and could well have been habitable. Now that is actually true, but what the video does omit is what the timescale of those ice cores were that found those things, and they certainly weren't as recent as a few thousand years ago when Polynesians may have crossed the Southern Ocean down to Antarctica. Now, if we look at this web page here, we can see this is actually what they're referring to with the ice cores, but as it points out in the first paragraph, it's evidence of rainforest near the South Pole 90 million years ago, suggesting the climate was exceptionally warm at the time. Uh, and we know this is definitely who they're referring to because there's a picture here of Jonathan Clages, and he is referenced in the History Channel YouTube video. Now, clearly, humans weren't around uh, tens of millions of years ago, so the whole thing is just completely implausible, and I honestly don't understand why anybody would take this seriously. You don't need to be any kind of expert to know that that's just a mountain that just happens to look a little bit like a pyramid. I mean, these kind of natural formations that can look a bit like something else are not unusual. And then, of course, if we go over here, there's a whole article anyway explaining what it actually is. It tells us a bit further down here. It actually tells you that it's one of many peaks in the Ellsworth Mountains, which were discovered in 1935. It even gives the latitude and longitude of where it is. Um, So yeah, why anyone thinks this is other than a mountain, I don't know, but maybe it's good for making TV programs.